Big movie canon. It's Saturday. We're so many days late. I'm sick because I have a toddler, and that is just my perpetual state of being. Zach is here. We watched a movie. We're going to talk about the movie. It was Running Man 2025. Here's the intro.
We watch movies and we talk movies and we load movies into a really big gun and shoot it onto the internet. Big Movie Canon.
I was waiting for my movie theater to explode, or like the projector to explode before the movie started, because God himself does not want this episode to happen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, here we are, right in time. The movie is out of theaters now.
Yeah.
It bombed so bad it's already on Tubi.
Fucking rough, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, we watched a couple weeks ago. We watched the original Running Man starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then that was supposed to be followed up by this one, but the movie wasn't out yet because the dates were confused. I will not say we fucked up. I'll say the dates were confusing.
They had the week earlier listed on several different sites.
It was
and,
an easy
we-
mistake to make if you were looking for Running Man, which it seems nobody was.
Maybe it should have come out the week before.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Which, man, Predator made money. People are going to the movies a little bit, but
Yeah.
woof. Which is funny because I kind of liked it. I don't know.
I think look,
was
I
pretty
think
good.
we both felt basically the same way about it. I enjoyed it. I think we have a similar criticism, which we'll get into, which is that maybe it's a little bloated, a little longer than it needed to be.
I think I could have taken 45 minutes out with a hacksaw,
Yes.
not even a scalpel.
In the interest of not being hypocrites, this episode gonna be short.
Gonna be
We're
short,
gonna
baby.
this is gonna be a tight episode. We're not gonna go off on any tangents.
Oh, I have a tangent.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, did I tell you what's going on with Ace Ventura?
No, you have not.
Okay, get ready for this.
I'm ready. Buckle
My
in.
nieces, who are in middle school, recently discovered Jim Carrey.
What a treasure trove.
Yes, and my brother showed them Dumb and Dumber, and then he calls me. He often calls me and is like, "Is X movie appropriate for my daughters to watch?"
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a great memory for those things, and I'm like a savant for some reason. That's
It also
what
helps
I
to like
remember.
know the kids specifically and like
Right. And so he calls me up and he's like, "Hey, there's nothing bad in Ace Ventura, right?" And I said,
It's
"No."
a man.
So I thought about it after that phone call. I was like, there's only a few scenes that are absolutely inappropriate for
yeah.
and then most of the movie is pretty like I would hate to deprive them of Jim Carrey as Ace Ventura at the age it was meant to be consumed.
Right. I saw it in elementary school, and I don't think that's what's wrong with me.
No. So what I did is what any good uncle would do is I made an Uncle Zach cut of Ace Ventura.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
I cut out all the explicit sex scenes and I really softened the transphobia as much as possible. Really, and I think I did a pretty good job. I was surprised at how much I could get out without making the movie indecipherable.
Wow, Zach went and made Ace Ventura woke.
Oh, it's woke, baby. And I also added some deleted scenes in to make up for some of the stuff I took out.
Wow, you did a lot of work.
In 15 years, you're going to be hearing about the Uncle Zach cut. It's going to be on the internet. It's going to be a big deal. And it was such a success with the girls. I'm working on an Uncle Zach cut of the movie Speed now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which actually requires less cutting than Ace Ventura.
I believe it. There's not a ton in there that's no. Speed's mostly a bunch of people being scared on a bus.
Yeah, totally. It's PG-13 except for the F-bomb, you know?
Right. Oh, God, Speed. God damn. Now I'm just
One
thinking
day
about
we
Speed.
have to cover Speed.
I don't want to talk about
Oh.
running anymore. I want to talk about Speed.
Brian, while we're on the subject of Speed, here's another tangent. Sorry.
Mm.
Sorry, everybody. During some downtime at work, I discovered or created a cinematic universe, the likes of which no one has ever seen before in the history of cinema.
Okay.
I was able to connect movies that into one. So, you know the Valverde thing?
Remind me.
That's the fake Central American country that pops up in Steven de Souza movies.
Got it.
Like Predator, Commando.
Got it.
Die
I did
Hard
not know this by
2.
name.
Right. It's mentioned in those and a bunch of other movies. So people
Mm.
have pointed that out and how that is one. There's like 6 or 7 films that are all encompassing.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Well, with that as the starting point, I was able to find some other connections into movies, and I'm not ready to tell you my all the work I've done yet. I'm still working on my thesis. But just to give you a little hint or a little taste, some of the movies included in this universe, Star Trek, all the Star Trek movies and TV shows, Star Wars.
Is this all just mention of this country?
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs? No, but any movie that is connected, that has that country mentioned and has a connection to another movie.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Part of the same world, right?
Can you walk me through real fast how Star Trek connects?
What's that?
Can you walk me through real fast, real bare bones how Star Trek connects?
That is the what's the word? That is the key. That's what makes this universe different than everyone else's, because a lot of people talk about the Valverde thing, but I don't want to give that away until I'm ready. I think I'll do a PowerPoint presentation for an episode of the show.
Beautiful.
I think Speed is in there, which was what made me think of it. So
amazing.
Maybe if we cover Speed someday, I'll blow your fucking mind.
I can't wait.
There's one movie that no one ever considers that is it's like the Rosetta Stone of this secret universe. It's like, oh shit, that's what connects so many of them. I'm excited to talk to you about it.
Oh hell yeah. That reminds me of I'm sure you're familiar with Richard Belzer and Detective Munch and the way he connects a whole bunch of, like, it started on Homicide: Life on the Street, and then he played him on Law and Order, and he's been on The Simpsons and the X-Files.
I was trying to find a way to connect these movies to that guy.
Oh, if only. So I used to work on a comedy variety show, and we desperately wanted to get Richard Belzer on as Munch to thereby connect us to that universe. He politely declined.
Like, you know what? I'm not going to sully Munch.
Yeah. We wanted it so bad. Just to be on the fucking Wikipedia page, you know what I mean?
Oh man. All you needed though was to get anyone who ever appeared in one of those shows as their character, and then you could say you're in the same world.
That's true. That show's not on the air anymore, but I guess if a reunion special ever happens, gotta make that happen. But that's true. You don't have to go direct. No. Another tangent. I went to Monday Night Raw in New York.
Yes, tell me about it.
That's
Brian.
partially why I'm excited. Like, God, just a Monday, a quick up and down, right? Fucked my whole week up. And then my kid got sick at my in-laws and then passed out. Right on. Here you go, Dad. Just fucking. So these tickets are. We could not afford to go to this in any standard. Basically, all wrestling has gone WWE at least has gone through the fucking roof. They desperately want to try to match like MMA prices, and people so far are paying them, which sucks because they are utterly unattainable. It's like hundreds of dollars for the shittiest seats. And news, you can't. It's two guys in a tiny ring in the middle of an arena. You don't see it that good.
No, right. Yeah. You're looking at that. You're watching on TV in the arena.
You're right. Which is, don't get me wrong, it's all about being in the crowd and everything.
Right.
But so my wife is cool and has contacts, and we got to go like fancy. We went to the little party. We were in a suite. We had an open bar.
Oh,
We had
wow.
catering. It'll be tough to go to another show, I would say.
Right,
And this was like,
yeah.
like, it was a little like, this is fucking pretty sick. But I did drunkenly bother Lin-Manuel Miranda about wrestling 2 times. First time, I would say he was pleasantly charmed. Second time was a little like, okay, you have become too overly familiar. So it goes. You got to shoot your shot. I did not ask him to do this podcast, but I should have, even though the answer would have been a resounding, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah. Security.
But it was John Cena's last Raw, and it was delightful. I had a great time. I was one of the top 10 nights of my fucking life. Incredible.
Hell
Highly
yeah.
recommend. Wrestling on TV is fun. Live wrestling, incredible. It's the fucking best.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, man. That sounds like a
Yeah, that's all I
blast.
got to say about that. I guess we should talk about Running Man, huh?
Yeah, sure.
So my expectations were low. I saw people were not enjoying it. So I was a little like, all right, we'll see what the fuck we're in for. I have the aforementioned toddler. I don't often have 2 hours and 15 minutes to myself. So I will throw out there, I also don't get to go to the movies as much as I like. So I was able to really like have my ideal Saturday afternoon, right? Of catch a matinee. I had my big soda, I had my big popcorn. I'm having and my kid's not fucking bothering me. I'm having the time of my goddamn, this could be the worst piece of shit in history. I'll probably be like, hey man, I got out of the house.
Right. It's
But
certainly not. It's certainly not the worst.
not at
piece of
all.
shit in
I saw people
history.
saying worst of the year. What the fuck is
Whoa.
the matter with you?
Just
What is the
fuck
matter
off.
with you?
Fuck off.
It is
That's an expectations thing or something. There's something else going on there.
yeah.
It's absurd to call this the worst of the year. It's absurd to call this a bad movie. I think I thought it was fun. I mean, I think it's right in the middle for me. I would probably go 3 stars. On
That's
Letterboxd.
that's all I
That's
all I
and
think too.
That's maybe generous, but like that's walking out of the movie. I thought, is that the 2.5 star? But then I thought about it and I was like, you enjoyed yourself most of the runtime. It's just the last 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at my watch, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been here too long. And so
Right.
then you leave with a bad taste in your mouth and then you say shit like the worst of the year. And I'm like, go fuck off. It's not. It was fun. It
I was
just went
kind of
on too long.
I was kind of in an opposite camp of and once again I'll take the like, hey, I had the afternoon to myself. Really can't stress that enough. But I was having a great time while I was watching it. Maybe a little like, fuck, what time is it? By the third act, but like most of the problems came in my car later of like, oh right. Yeah, okay.
Right,
While
right,
I was watching it, I was having a great time.
Yeah, it's I and maybe part of the reason is I can't speak for you, but I'm not like, and I don't dislike his work, but I'm not like a huge Edgar Wright guy, and so I'm not like going into this like
Yeah,
expecting the greatest thing in the
yeah.
world. I'm like, oh, entertain me for 2 hours, and he did, and then there was 15 more minutes, and it's not like the bloat was all at the end. It's just like throughout. Like you said, we could cut a half hour from this thing.
I
easy.
think let me in with a hacksaw. I think we can get a couple subplots out of here. We could condense some things.
And I was wondering, watching it, there's a character, is it Amelia Jones? Is that her name?
I'm not familiar, but
The actress from Coda, she's the lady who enters the movie with like 30 minutes left.
got it.
in the
Yeah.
car.
That's who I assumed you were talking about, but I am not familiar with her.
And I'm like, I love that actress. She was great on the Task, which just came out. But I was like, watching it, I'm like, this is so late to introduce this character.
Yeah.
And also, do we need this character? This feels repetitive. And then I looked into it. It's in the fucking book. And
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of like, this is in the book, so we're putting it in the movie stuff is the vibe I'm getting here.
It seems like the character, like there's a lady in the original movie, right?
Right.
It seems like that role just placed back where it was in the book. And
Right.
it kind of doesn't work in either thing. You kind of
Right,
just going to
and
kill this both times.
Maybe this is a good time to talk about adaptations.
Yeah.
Because this, I think, is a great case study of, what the first Running Man and the second one, of the difference between a really faithful adaptation and a necessary adaptation, if that makes sense. Like a movie, making a movie of a material, because Stephen King famously hates Kubrick's The Shining because it's not super faithful, but guess what? That's a fucking great fucking movie.
It's a great fucking movie.
And I think better than the book. But even if I didn't, it's a great movie. And like, because it's different, you can't if you did it just the same as the book, it's not going to be good. It's going to be bloated and too long
and a kind of lame miniseries starring Gary Sinise.
Right. Well, no, that was The Stand. It was Steven
there
Weber.
was a miniseries.
Steven Weber.
Steven
Weber
from
Wings.
That was it.
So like the Running Man, the Arnold one, changes a lot from what I'm reading. But like some of the changes make total sense, like taking that character that we just talked about and moving her to the beginning so she's throughout the whole movie.
Right.
And not just popping in at the end, or combining the Josh Brolin character with the what's his name? Famous actor.
I don't know. I don't know
the host of the show.
Yeah.
The creator of the show and the host of the show. It's kind of redundant. They combine them in the Arnold one. So Killian is the host of the show. Right?
Yes.
So I just,
that's 5 minutes right there. We just got back,
more than that, probably.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking up his name. Coleman Domingo. I couldn't remember his damn name.
Right.
He's very good. He's very good.
He's very good in the movie. But yeah, no, I fully agree. There is something to, I don't know quite what the obsession is of. Sometimes I feel like people like to be like, well, they changed this from the book, which is just, we get it. You read a book. Congratulations.
Oh, Brian, let me jump in real quick. I'm so sorry.
No, yeah.
Did you know that the novelization of the movie Star Wars came out almost a year before the movie Star Wars?
Correct. I'm reading it presently.
Yes, they did it as like a guerrilla marketing at the Comic-Con and to try to spread the word about the movie. And I was thinking about this the other day, and I realized, guaranteed, there was some asshole the week that Star Wars came out in theaters saying to his friends, the book was better.
My Uncle Bob.
Stop.
My Uncle Bob, until I was in, always told me, and I don't know, I didn't have the internet, that they were based on books. And I don't know.
Because he didn't realize.
Yeah, no, and he's a voracious reader, still is to this day. Read everything, was like, no, a book, I'm in my 20s, and finally being like, Bob, they're movies, they're not, they're, he's like, no, I'm telling you, I was there, the book came out first, bitch.
Yeah, like a year before.
But no.
But can you imagine going to see Star Wars in 1977? You've never seen anything like it, this mind-blowing experience, and some motherfucker is like, the book was a lot better, and they changed a couple things. I didn't like about it.
I'm a huge Lord of the Rings guy, so that's it's very frustrating to be both a fan of Lord of the Rings as, Tolkien's work, and of the Peter Jackson movies as the best movies you could possibly make of those very dense books, you know?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
just no. Well, they flattened Aragorn's character. Shut up.
Oh no, shut the fuck up. I find, like I told you last year, I finally read those books for the first time and they blew me
Yeah.
the fuck away. But while reading them, I was shocked at both how much they kept from the book and how smart the changes were and like necessary the changes were. Like,
Every change makes absolutely
Yes,
perfect sense to me.
nothing in the book that even the stuff I liked that was cut out of the movies was I like, this should have been in there. I'm like, no. This was great idea. They did great.
Glorfindel is the one who saves Frodo and Weathertop, and then
Who?
never appears
Who?
again in the book.
The
And
person
it's
I
very
don't-
important. And then like they're just like criticisms like, oh, we've expanded Arwen because you gotta have a girl. First off, yeah, you need an elf babe in there. Come on, relax.
Yeah.
But also, it's a visual fucking medium, and if one character is pining after this person, you should probably show her in the movie sometimes.
Honestly, and if Tolkien, wrote them all at once, I think, the same
Yeah.
way. I think if he had that idea, I think he would have done it. To be like,
I think
there'll be more
Glorfindel could have
atta-
gotten the axe.
There'll be more attached to this lady that's very important if she's in it earlier and does important things.
Yeah.
Just a smart
So-
move. Sorry, Tolkien. You wrote a
Sorry,
masterpiece of it.
Glorfindel. It's and don't get me started on the Scourging of the Shire. Why wasn't the Scourging of the Shire in the extended editions?
Be-
Because it's a completely separate little fucking episode.
Right.
It's-
And in a book, you can do that episode but in a movie, you have a climax and you got to get out of there.
it's
And they
time to
already-
go.
They
That movie's
already
got
go.
16 endings.
They go 45 minutes past the climax, which is already too much. If you had the Shire thing, I would have walked out of that fucking movie.
Yeah, fuck off. Are you kidding me? I also love, this is now getting into theatrical cuts versus extended cuts. The Lord of the Rings, the extended editions are not director's cuts. He has, on the DVD commentary, expressed them as a fun alternate version.
Yeah,
We
we need to do some sort of director's cut thing on this show. We haven't figured out what it is yet,
Mm.
but we're going to do something. Maybe a regular recurring seeing
Yeah,
double.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. We got to come up with something.
But so in the extended edition of, it would probably be Return of the King, they show Saruman's death, which they do not show in the theatrical cut. It's just sort of like they handle the Isengard shit, and Christopher Lee does not die on screen. And people are like, they cut it out. It's confusing. No one was sitting there at Return of the King going, "Where's Christopher Lee?" Like the big tower got conquered by the fucking tree guys.
Yeah.
No one's confused. Fucking relax.
No, I mean, no more confused than we are at any of the other shit in that movie. That if you haven't read the books,
The
Like, it's a
trees
lot-
talk.
Right.
And also, they're
Uh.
not trees, but they just look like trees, and the
And
name's
who are
Treebeard.
these fucking birds that save the day, right? And I remember thinking that. It was just like, what? I didn't know the birds were an option.
They are their
Um,
own proud fucking people.
The Running Man.
The Running
got-
Man.
It was kind of like, and I don't mean this as an insult because I enjoyed the movie, but it was kind of like a poor man's Minority Report.
I also had that thought. I had exactly
Very Minority
that thought.
Report. Very Minority Report.
Yeah, not as good in any way.
Spielberg, any movie, you can't compare yourself to Spielberg. What are you gonna do?
Right.
But I really like the action sequences. The cast is charming and perfectly fine, and mostly really good actors.
I liked
um,
Glenn Powell. I'm seeing a lot of like, Glenn Powell doesn't have it for this kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just charmed by the handsome boy, but like,
He's got charisma, so that goes a long way.
Yeah.
I think the only thought I had, and I don't think it's a problem in the movie, is that he's not the guy I would think of for a character who has like an anger problem.
sure.
I don't know if I buy him being angry,
Yeah.
but that
Is there
wasn't
someone you
like,
think would be more fun?
that wasn't like why the movie didn't work.
Right.
or some shit. I was thinking about that. I mean, who's an actor with like explosive anger or like
Yeah.
simmering? Like Al Pacino in his prime would have been a great
I mean, Josh Brolin could have been fun.
for sure. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Or hear me out, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I did it. Did you appreciate the little Arnold?
I
nod
did.
in
I
there?
liked it. There's a handful of little Easter eggs in here that I thought were subtly fun.
Did you see the dairy?
I saw the dairy.
Yeah.
The house is 1708.
Oh, is it?
Which I believe is I'm not a king
Well,
expert by any means.
1408.
Oh, it was 1708 in the movie.
Okay, so maybe that's a different.
Or maybe it's not a reference at all and just a coincidence. But I will say I was enjoying the slightly different topic, but I was enjoying the action scenes. I thought it had good action overall. Now I'm a couple I only saw it a handful of hours ago. I've already forgotten most of it. There's no standout spectacular set piece.
No, it's not like Mission Impossible or something where you're just like blown away and breathtaking. But I thought they were well done. He knows how to do an action sequences. The one where he rams the car and goes flying is pretty dope.
Yeah. I was sufficiently entertained through, a fair enough element of like, how's he gonna get out of this one?
Right. Right.
It's what do you think about the Lee Pace character?
Oh, is Lee Pace the
Lee
hunter?
Pace was the masked hunter guy.
Yeah. I mean,
Sub-Zero.
No. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with him. The reveal wasn't a surprise or anything.
I wasn't thinking in that direction. That I just didn't put those threads together. And in fact, it was kind of one of those things. I'm like, I don't think I needed this. And like, I'm now thinking like, how do I cut 45 minutes out of this? And like, that could have gone.
Right.
This is a long fucking movie, and that reveal's not that interesting.
I do think they could have made the different hunters more distinguished, like they did in the.
I also kind of missed
original
that
Running Man.
from the
Because it's just the one guy with a mask and then a lot of generic assholes.
I them being revealed, and I was all like, oh, okay, all right, that's fine.
But I really did like a lot of it was very clever. The kind of reality TV. Goofing going on. The Kardashian stuff was fucking hilarious.
Yes. I liked, and I assume this is from the book, but I liked the more grounding element of trying to get money for his family.
Right.
It was I bought all of that.
Yeah.
And I liked the world building. I like the world building in the original better, but
yes.
It set it up. I'm a sucker for, sci-fi dystopic, the media is manipulating your mind, they live, but type of crap.
Right. And I think the failing of the movie, or one of them, is that we reiterate too many times. We drill it into the ground, and it's like we got it. We didn't need as much.
It didn't bother me as much while I was watching it. But everyone has said that after, and I've agreed, but it wasn't something I particularly noticed.
It wasn't really annoying me until we got the Emilia Jones character entered, and we're doing it again with her.
We
had these conversations already, man.
Right.
He learned it, and now she's learning it, and it's like, I don't know.
It is a little like two fingers, like she's you.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I have seen a lot of criticism just about the satire of it all. And I, kind of how it's bare bones, like 101 in terms of like satire. And that doesn't, I agree. This is nothing fucking like, I've never thought of it that way, but I don't necessarily need my popcorn action movie to fucking have a thesis in
no, honestly,
the decline of American civilization,
I I mean, I didn't think it was profound or anything, and it's not. I don't think it's supposed to be, but it is. It does.
Yeah.
It is saying things, and it does have a
Yeah.
legit point it's making about stuff. And
Yeah, I don't
So,
know. It
like-
didn't bother me as much as it bothered a lot. And once again, I'm not saying actually you're wrong. It's really profound. You just didn't get it. But-
no, I think the problem maybe is that they drill it home so much, and it's like
I get
when you
it.
say it over and over,
Yeah.
we're like, okay, yeah, it's not that complicated.
Right.
So apparently, the one major thing they changed from the Richard Bachman book,
Oh, it was
is-
credited Stephen King, which is funny.
I know, is the ending, which is
Okay.
actually similar to The Long Walk. They changed the ending of that too.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet, but
The Long Walk was very engaging until they really fucked up the last 2 minutes. Like it's the very, very end. and you're like,
interesting.
oh, huge ball drop. But I would watch it.
Interesting.
On streaming, I would watch it. Recommend it.
Okay.
I guess the ending of the book is very similar, but he finds out he's on the plane. He finds out they killed his wife and daughter, and then he fucking rams the plane into the tower and destroys the show.
Got it.
And then in the movie version, they're threatening. They're like, "We're just gonna auto fly that thing into the tower. Blame you." And he's like, "Ah, fuck." And then he escapes or whatever, and then he does the revolution afterward. So even now, 24 years after 9/11, you can't have the ending of your movie be your revolutionary main character driving a plane.
Still a little rough. Still a little like. Are we gonna? Now I'm just sitting here. I got my popcorn. I got my soda. I'm watching Glenn Powell fight dudes who are trying to kill him. Now I'm like, are we gonna fucking do it like a 9? I guess I can't. I guess it's okay if we're gonna do a 9/11, but like, are we doing a 9/11?
Yes, in the movie, the plane gets shot down before it gets to the tower, and he escapes and saves the day at the end, which is a better ending, honestly, than the Stephen
Yeah.
King. At least from what it sounds like. It's not, it's not like Stephen King has these great endings that you can't depart
Right.
from.
Right, 100%. I don't really have any other thoughts on the movie. I don't know about you.
What's the guy's name? He's in the SNL sketches. Who was the first one to get killed?
Yeah. Martin Harrelly.
He was
from Please
fun.
Don't Destroy on SNL. That was fun, and I did enjoy. As a reality TV fan, I did enjoy the breakdown of like, there's always a fucking yokel.
Yeah,
There's always a.
It's the Bachelor.
It's Bachelor. Emily and I watch, and like, that's this guy, that's this guy, and they all work in these same gimmick archetypes. And the beauty of reality TV is when they don't necessarily go in with this intention, like, oh, I'm the bad guy. All right, fuck it, here we go. Like, that's how I'm gonna get TV time. I'm looking at the cast list right now for anybody else interesting.
The woman from Love Lies Bleeding was good.
Yes, definitely. I loved Love Lies Bleeding.
That was a blast. That was a fun one.
That was there was a couple behind me, and one of the women asked, "Why is she big now?" And like, yeah, we're just, that's the movies, baby. That's the movie.
Yeah, we're on our phone right after clicking on ending of Love Lies Bleeding. Explain.
Listen. You're at the type of movie where a bunch of people are going to open Letterboxd right away and just write all caps, "Big lady." I enjoyed William H. Macy. That's always you need a concentrated hit of guy you trust immediately.
Right. I wanted more. I wanted more Macy.
Yeah. Oh man. But when he hits with the, it was like, hey, I had to do it. I'm like, no, you didn't. And he reveals he was going to like hire him. Oh man, that hit me. That was good.
Heartbreaking.
I felt a little weird about the Michael Cera scene. That was where I was a little like, maybe we can get a little snippy here.
Yes, agreed. Especially the motivation for his character to hit the alarm button or whatever was a little.
Yeah, that whole scene felt a little. And the way I think there were some criticisms that really didn't bother me much, but just sort of like the tonal whiplash that Edgar Wright kind of pulls of like, it's very jokey and then it's supposed to be very earnest. And he maybe doesn't thread that needle, especially in that scene. You know what I mean?
Right. I guess in that particular scene, mostly that didn't bother me.
I agree. It really didn't bother me much
The
at
two
all.
tones didn't seem.
A lot of people had a problem with it. I really didn't.
No, I just had more problem with the bloat.
Yeah. Why is that? We were texting about it.
I don't know. That's a great
Why are all
question.
movies too fucking long? And we mostly cover older movies on the show, and I'm always so relieved of like, oh, this is like 100 minutes. Like,
yes, and I offered the theory that Chris Nolan with The Dark Knight really established that a long movie can be a huge fucking hit. Where and for years it was thought absolutely not. You can't have a blockbuster be 2.5 hours. If it's some prestige drama, that's fine, but you can't have, your summer blockbuster can't be 2.5, 3 hours long. And then I think we learned that that's okay, but that doesn't explain it completely. And I think that's what you said, and I think you're right.
I just typed into Google, why have movies gotten longer? And what Google AI has spit out is movies have gotten longer due to the removal of physical and financial constraints, the rise of streaming services, and a trend towards bigger, more elaborate franchise-based stories. The shift to digital distribution and exhibition means there's no longer a penalty for longer runtimes in the way there used to be with physical film prints. So that's it sounds like a combination. I had broached the physical film. I had broached it as physical film being expensive to shoot on. Could that have been I didn't even think about physically delivering film to movie theaters that you don't have to do anymore.
Oh, that's
like
true.
That's shipping costs.
I was more thinking of the exhibition. You want to be able to fit 10 showings in a day instead of just 5,
right? Which seems to be here as well. No longer a penalty for longer runtimes in the way there used to be. Streaming platforms focus on metrics like watch time. Which encourages longer content, and bigger budget franchises tend to need more time to develop their complex, interconnected narratives.
When streaming platforms are trying to lure these big filmmakers to make movies for their platforms, part of the lure is we won't tell you to cut stuff out. You put whatever the fuck you want in there.
Yeah.
You take those guardrails off, and then it's like,
I kind of miss the guardrails.
Right,
it
happens
just
a lot with TV shows where the TV show is on network for a few years, and then it a new season comes on a streaming platform, and you're like, why is this 15 minutes longer?
Yep. You know what I can't stand? I was just talking about this to a friend. I've accepted that streaming TV and broadcast TV are two different mediums, the way radio and TV are different, I've come to accept that, and that I just don't like streaming TV that much. But I can't stand a streaming show, where one episode might be 35 minutes, the next might be 90 minutes. God damn, it's a fucking Wednesday night. I've finished my goddamn day. I've put my kid to bed. I want to sit down on my couch and I want to watch an hour of Jed Bartlett and fucking friends on the West Wing hash out what America is in 42 goddamn minutes.
Andor does that.
Hate it.
Which is especially egregious for that show because the episodes don't have ending points anyway. So We're just ending at random points. Just pick the uniform time. Why are
Truly.
you doing-
It was, I just watched Struck by Lightning, Netflix series of Michael Shannon plays President Garfield, who was killed like 3 months into his first term as president. And the guy who was Tom Wambgans in Succession is the man who killed him. And it's 4 episodes, so it's like 4 hours total. And it was pretty good. Good performances. I did quite like it. I'm interested in that period because I'm a dad who lives in Richmond. And truly, you can't say Thomas fucking Jefferson in this fucking city without 4 Richmond dads. Like, yo, we talking Tommy? We talking Tommy now? There is a tangent on the tangent. There is
Let's
a
go.
town, a suburb of Richmond called Short Pump. The town is called Short Pump. And the reason it is called Short Pump, I saw this on a plaque in Short Pump, is basically there was this little town, suburb, area just outside of Richmond, and there was this pump, and it was a little short. And Thomas Jefferson rolled by and was like, "Hey guys, this pump's a little short." And the whole town was like, "Did you hear what Tommy said about the short pump?" And so they named the town after it. It's dark here, man. So anyway, Struck by Light, putting that rushing nesting doll into my tangent. Struck by Lightning, pretty good. It's like 4 hour long episodes. Should have been a 2-hour movie. Would have been a lot better if it was just a 2-hour fucking movie. Cap that rushing nesting doll, put that in. Something Running Man.
Yeah, it's obviously a common complaint. We're not the first people to say it, but the tragedy of the kind of mid-budget movie turning into the prestige
That's exactly what
limited
it is.
series is that we're stretching it out further than it needs to go, and we're not getting the succinct economical storytelling that we crave.
Yeah, man. Truly. Shorten movies. Bring back short movies. They used
Did
to
you
be
ever heard
everywhere.
that Joel Cohen quote about TV, the difference between movies and TV?
I don't think so. Not ringing a bell.
It was something to the effect of movies have a beginning, middle, and an end, and TV shows have a beginning, a middle, until the whole thing dies of exhaustion.
That's exactly it.
Isn't that great?
That's exactly it. Should we enter the Running Man in the big movie canon?
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, there's no Malton.
Yeah,
No
let's
Malton.
just get on through it. Let's power through. My Dayquil is wearing off, brother. All right, The Running Man. I think we both agree this is a 3-star movie.
Yep.
I don't know if I liked it enough to put a contrarian heart. If I did, it would be it would be contrarian.
I think the 3 stars is contrarian enough, probably, for most people.
Right. If you have any additional thoughts.
He's no Tom Cruise.
He's no Tom Cruise. Let's see here. Is he a secret badass? No, he's pretty vocal about being a badass. He's literally in here. I brought my kid in here to not
a secret
beat the shit out of
badass
you.
is like the cook was a Navy SEAL.
Right.
He's
right.
not the construction worker was a Navy SEAL. He's just a construction worker.
Right.
In the movie, yeah.
I don't think there was a boat.
Was there?
I'm thinking about it.
There were a lot of vehicles, but no, I don't think there was a boat.
I don't think there was a boat. Let's see here. Not Die Hard Runoff. Not a military movie. They're mercenaries. I don't think that counts. There's a knife fight here.
Oh yeah. With the guy he gets his Achilles slashed.
Yeah.
Not as good as Under Siege's knife fight.
Correct.
But worth being on the list.
It's got a knife fight, baby. No Busey, unfortunately. No Tommy Lee Jones, unfortunately. No Steven.
I'm surprised he didn't call in and bitch about this movie.
Yeah.
Or
No
whoever
nudity.
that person is, that sounds like him.
We of course got some villains here. This is an interesting one in that like Lee Pace has a certain bravado to him. Josh Brolin's really good. I like a lot of what's happening here. Do I prefer fucking Sub-Zero in The Running Man? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not above the original Running Man in terms of villains.
No.
What is it above? It is above. It is above. Keep scrolling down. Texas Chainsaw 2. It's above that.
Yeah.
Not Texas Chainsaw 1, but 2. Mortal Kombat has Sub-Zero also.
It also has Sub-Zero. Maybe it's the
Scorpion
Sub-Zero wall.
and Goro and Shang Tsung.
I liked the movie. I'm gonna forget every element of it by next week.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that Lee Pace character could have really pushed it higher, but it just
It's too
didn't quite
drowned
get
out in
there.
crap. It's too drowned out in an extra 45 minutes of crap.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's I thought that was gonna go higher, but I can't justify it.
Yeah. It's certainly no Ernest Goes to Camp.
No. We got some titles here.
Yeah.
We have
trying to remember.
titles in this one too. I thought it was cool.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, yeah, they were good. They were good titles.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have a strong opinion. I just thought they were okay.
Let me see. I'm trying to. Ernest, he's driving around on the cart. Amityville 2. It's creepy and moody, right?
Yeah.
I think we could put it above Ernest, and that's as high as I think that.
That works for me. Gore effects. There was nothing crazy. There was a hand slash.
Yeah, he slices the guy's Achilles out. People get shot in the face. That's like CGI, but that is a gore effect.
It's a gore effect, but it's gonna be low.
Yeah, there's a lot of people getting killed in those like recap videos. That the guy was making.
Yeah. I'd maybe give it a bump up above Exorcist 2.
Yep, that's good.
Gnarly kills. Honestly, gotta say, I don't know if there was a gnarly kill of the bunch.
Oh no, there's a couple with I feel like in the videos, like the recap videos.
Oh yeah. Some of the traps, like blah.
Yeah.
When they decide they're done with them.
It's probably last, right?
Maybe above Exorcist.
Above Freddy's Revenge 2, because we're just slashing people.
Yeah. That looks good to me.
Amityville 2 is just kids getting shot. Is that?
I'd bump it up.
Yeah, I don't think it's above Under Siege with that Tommy Lee Jones death, though.
No.
He bites the knife out of his hand,
Brian. Too recent to have a yikes in it.
Yes.
We do got helicopters.
Wait, when are there helicopters?
Helicopters.
Chasing him and stuff.
Lee Pace is in a helicopter at one point.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna say
they're
strongly featuring a helicopter, but there's helicopters in the movie. 100%.
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely right there.
Yeah.
You got
it's because this list is about the quality of the helicopter in the film.
Right. In Under Siege, a helicopter gets blown up and another one gets blown up by a rocket launcher. There's a lot of helicopter action.
Right.
The 90s was a great decade for helicopters and action movies.
Absolutely wonderful helicopter cinema. Let's see. We find ourselves at action movies.
Yeah, it's above Under Siege.
It's
right?
above Under Siege.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Or do you think it's better than the original Running Man, or do you think it's?
I'm not ready to make that call personally, and I'm happy with it under.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right. I do feel the original is better, so I would put that above. If you don't have a strong feeling,
I don't
right
have a
now,
strong opinion.
Okay.
I might catch the new Running Man on FX at some point, or my wife hasn't seen it yet. I might watch it again with her on
Yeah.
streaming, and I might have a more solid opinion. I don't care. I roughly liked both movies roughly equally.
No. Oh, there is a politician in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
there is a
on the
picture of Arnold
bill.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but that's got to be the low. It's got to be the
Yeah,
low, right?
yeah. I thought that was fun. I laughed.
Yeah.
Sci-fi.
Definitely.
I kind of
Above
like
Street
same deal
Fighter.
under the original.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can make an argument that even though the original's a better movie, this is a better sci-fi movie.
Honestly,
But-
I think the original is a better sci-fi movie. I think it
Yeah.
screams. I might just be falling for the '90s cheese or late '80s cheese of it.
Yeah. Let's
But-
do that. You know, if your movie has matte paintings, chances are I'm gonna think it's a better sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? Yep.
Can I say? I'm just going to, for the sake of mixing it up a little bit, the show makes a little more sense here, and we get more game shows here.
What makes more sense about it in your mind?
I don't know, the way we hear the production of it, of like the elements of like don't fucking kill him yet, or they don't like the civilians killing them, or like don't do it till the show starts. I don't know, something about it felt more grounded to me in our modern day. But
Let's do it. Bump it up.
I'm really just whiffing for if you have a strong opinion.
No, I'm fine if you want to bump it above it. That's fine.
I'm doing it. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not to be a little different, but
The audit might we'll look at it in the audit.
we'll look at it in the audit. I didn't save. No, I did.
No professional wrestlers.
No professional wrestlers that I recognize, even though
That was
this
a
still
mistake.
had a very wrestling vibe.
That's a mistake to not have professional wrestlers in that movie.
Yes,
mistake.
truly. Man, fucking Seth Rollins would have fit in this great. Becky Lynch, great. I did love just the people thinking the Running Man was fake.
Yes.
I vibed with that. And then
Yes.
there's one line from that character who was ultimately pointless, but like the Running Man, only poor people watch that.
It is a Planet Hollywood movie because Arnold pops up in that little moment.
Yeah. And we'll put that right there. Does this qualify as an Arnold Schwarzenegger film?
It does, but it's going to be at the bottom because it has so little.
Sure.
Right. You know, Batman Returns will also be on this list, and that's going to be weird.
That's going to be weird. This is a Stephen King movie.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
And there it goes.
Yeah, and it is more faithful, but that doesn't make it a better movie.
No, it does not. Dystopian future. I could make an argument here. I don't feel strongly enough about it.
It certainly feels like in this movie, the newer one, the universe is more thought out than in the
Yeah.
Arnold one. The
It's
Arnold one is a little bit more like, don't worry about it. It's bad.
the Arnold one feels a little more fantastical, whereas
Yeah.
this one feels a lot more like, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine.
I'm
we
gonna
wanna
give it
put
the bump.
Yeah, let's give it the bump.
The Arnold Running Man future seems more fun
I would way
than our
rather be
current
there.
inevitable future. Fake sports.
Oh yeah, baby.
I think the original Running Man is a much better fake sport than no chainsaws in New Running Man.
It has an arena, right? That gives
Right.
it the bump up, right?
Right. I guess that also qualifies it for Sports Go
It
Sports.
sure does. It's not going above Sleepaway Camp. or
No,
Nightmare on
honestly,
Elm
I feel
Street 2.
I feel confident with it at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were like, hey man, what's the best movie on Sports Go Sports? It ain't the fucking Running Man.
No, I'm telling people to go watch Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah. Didn't catch an original song here.
I mean, there were a lot of songs, but I don't know if any of them were original songs.
No, I doubt it. Score wasn't. You're kind of the arbiter of whether it's a notable score. I don't have an ear for it.
A lot of it was kind of, for me, kind of bland action movie score, but it did at the end. They did really get that really good dun dun dun.
That was good. I was kind of hyped.
Cool.
It kind of won me back because I got hyped.
Yeah, we'll put it on there for that. I mean,
great.
I do think we're gonna put it at the bottom though for now. Oh no,
great.
above.
It goes above. This is our official like bad score line.
Yes, that's the bottom. Where the movie is actively worse because of the score.
Yes. It's not 80s. It's.
I mean, if we have the original Running Man under,
if we have the original, we gotta put this one up. I would.
This is going to be an audit list. I think we have.
It's. I mean, a new movie. Yeah. I think you're right. I don't feel strongly. It kind of feels right here. Me.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna have that whole list is a mess.
This whole list is a little rough.
We got to come back to that on the audit.
No chainsaw, and honestly, fucking points off.
Yeah, 100%.
Did the book not have chainsaws in it? Because that's why you fucking make changes
Stephen
in the
King.
adaptation.
That's all good adaptations add chainsaws.
Period. And you know what, Peter Jackson? I love those Lord of the Rings movies. No fucking chainsaws. Okay. He does specifically call out. I'm not getting revenge on anybody.
Oh, does he? Because he also says, "I'm gonna fuck you up" to Josh Brolin, and then
that's true. I'm gonna go for it. There is a line of dialogue where, "Hey man," as they're in the plane, "Hey man, it'll be great. You'll get your revenge." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then reveals the.
But it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Freddy's Revenge isn't really a revenge movie though, because
Freddy's getting revenge.
But he's getting revenge against random kids instead of the ones who fucked him over from the last movie.
It's in the title, Zach.
All right, we're gonna audit that too.
Was there a notable fall? I mean, he does fall off the building. Yeah, there's some falls in this movie. There's some falls in this movie.
He goes flying through the air off the bridge.
Yeah. There's actually, you know what? I'm going to say there's some pretty good falls in this movie.
It's not above the Heretic. What are you out of your fucking mind?
I dragged it. I got excited and I dragged it up there, and then I saw Heretic, and I'm like, oh wait.
Here's the thing,
I got excited.
I don't think we can, in good conscience, put it above Texas Chainsaw either, because
really,
because that was a real fall by a real guy.
That was a pretty good fall. You're right,
and it was real. It was a guy falling down that tube.
I agree. No pool.
Wait.
No Clue Gulager.
No pool. No, there's no pool.
There
were
pre-titles.
That Italian.
Yeah. Right there.
Great.
Not quite. And if Running Man isn't End of the World, neither is this.
No, dystopian.
All right.
New list. Any new ones?
We could certainly start a Richard Bachman list. That was suggested by Chris in the comments.
Oh, great idea. Yeah. Yep.
Though this was credited to Stephen King.
Right. But I think it's still published by Richard Bachman.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Also, I think we should add remakes.
Remix. I like that. Oh, sorry, did you say remakes or remix?
Yeah.
Remix. Yeah, that makes more sense. You know, I was also interested in. I understand this is a remake. I'm not necessarily disputing that. I do think there's an interesting difference to readaptation of the book.
No, I was going to say I had second thoughts about it, but I do think there's enough influence from the 89 movie.
I agree.
Like
I
in
still
terms
think
of visual cues and stuff, I think there's stuff there.
I agree. I think readaptations might be a separate list.
Yeah. The Arnold money is what kind of pushes it into remake, right?
Agreed.
Because we're winking at the previous movie.
So readaptations, just for clarification here, are not remaking the movie, going back to the source material.
So we're putting it in both lists?
I think so. Oh, unless you disagree.
No, I'm fine with that.
We can kill it.
I'm fine with that. No. I'm fine with that. Because it can be both.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's notable enough as its own sort of take on the source material.
Right. Yep.
While also, you know.
It can be both or it could just be one. Yeah. That makes total sense.
Do we want to go so far as like Glenn Powell movies? Do we think that's going to be relevant enough for our show?
Not yet. We'll see. He's got to earn that a little more. Right. And I like Glenn Powell, but he's not old enough for that.
Edgar Wright's going to come up.
Yep, Edgar Wright. We got to do Edgar Wright. Ooh, William H. Macy.
Ooh, I like that.
It should actually be called, isn't William H. Macy in that?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to make
Wait. There's a typo in the middle. Sorry. Isn't William H. Macy in this movie? We got to take the is out.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. You were saying.
All good. I think we should specify this is the quality of William H. Macy's performance.
Of course. Yep.
So, like, a great Macy role in a terrible movie could shoot up this line.
Absolutely.
I don't remember enough of the movie, you know? It was like, for a movie I liked, it's out of my brain already.
Right, that's maybe reality TV.
I like that.
And that you got to include both Running Mans on there.
Absolutely. All right. I'm going to make an argument here that The Running Man is pre-reality TV. So this is much more directly satirizing reality television.
It is, but then you can make the argument that the original Running Man was predicting it.
Great point.
But here's what I'm going to say. I do think Running Man, because it came after reality TV existed, lampoons it better.
Sure. All right.
I do think that's
let's
fair.
give the new one a win. It wasn't bad.
No.
All right.
What about, I had one and I just lost it. It would have included several more movies, though. Reality TV. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone from my
All
brain.
right. Well, if you remember next time,
Yeah.
let's add it to the ranking of the movies. I should just bookmark.
Oh, I was
that
going to say
specific
political
list.
commentary.
Oh, I like that.
And I think for that, it needs to be specific, right? It's got to be like specific to a thing that's going on in the world when the movie's made, and instead of like
Directly commentating, satirizing current events.
yes.
I certainly the original Running Man also hits that.
Yeah.
They weren't just making that up.
No.
What else have we done that would fit that?
The only other one I could think of is Dawn of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead, maybe.
Dawn of the Dead and Return, definitely. Return a little bit. It's making fun. I don't know if that's making fun of a specific or like commentating on a specific event.
I do think there's a nuclear fear.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to use these bombs.
Anyway, Dawn's right up top.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a. How's that feel to you?
Do you think the original Running Man is better commentary than the new one?
Now I'm seeing it. Now I don't know. There was a little bit, as much as it was a little like beating you over the head and as much as it was kind of 101, there was a couple times I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
All right.
And Street Fighter, I'm just kidding. There we go. There it is.
The ranking of the movies. Our 14th film being officially added to the big movie canon.
Ooh, we need a big canon effect for when we do this.
Oh, we do. All right. I'm gonna go.
It's above though. Above.
I'm gonna say we're at least gonna get ourselves into the 3-star territory. Under Siege, I'm willing to talk about.
No, we got to go above Under Siege.
All right. Now this is a much cleaner movie.
Brian, we're really gonna regret giving Sleepaway Camp 2.5 stars because we're gonna have to put a bunch of 3-star movies above it that we don't love as much.
Yeah, that is interesting.
We are gonna have to. I think maybe when we audit, we're gonna have to take a good hard look at Sleepaway Camp.
I guess also the question is how much are we taking like craftsmanship in Running Man of like Edgar Wright, he knows how to make a movie versus Moxie. This guy didn't know how to make a movie,
Yeah.
It's what's good about Sleepaway Camp is kind of by accident, How do those weigh? I don't know. I think by most accounts, by most people's metric, Running Man 2025 is a better film than Sleepaway Camp.
Here's what I think we should do. I think tonight, because it has more stars, we should put the Running Man above Sleepaway Camp and below the original Running Man. But I think when we audit, again, we got to take a good hard look at Sleepaway Camp, and I think maybe we need to bump that up to 3 stars.
I think this could be in 3-star territory. It's every time it comes in, every time we hit that level of the line.
We're like, wait, what? Why did we put that there?
I do think Moxie counts. I think Moxie counts.
And I think this is the canon. So this movie has survived the test of time. Nay, it's thrived over the course of all its years on the earth. So
Agreed.
I do think
it's going to get a bump.
We're going to talk about it.
It's going to get a bump. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. All right. That's it. It's added. We did a new release. Thank you, Big Movie Canon. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us several days late. Look,
we
it'll
might
always
be on
get
time
up.
next week. We might be on time next
We
week.
have to be. It's Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. Wait, are you going to be able to do Wednesday night?
Yeah, I'm not
Before
traveling, so
Thanksgiving?
I should be around.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything going on.
Here's the thing.
We c-
We're going to say Wednesday, and you know what? If it's not, no one cares, and it'll get up eventually. If
Yeah,
not,
that's right. That's right.
it will always come up.
If we got the Running Man episode up with all the obstacles that were thrown in our way, then we'll be fine.
Thank you for watching. All the YouTube buttons, hit them. Hit all. There's some over here. There's some over here. There's a bunch down here. Hit all of them. Just click around your screen. Eventually you hit some good ones that'll help us out. We appreciate it. Let's see. Dirtbagstuff.substack.com. Fantastic RVA. Substack.com. That's for local RVA Dungeons and Dragons stuff that isn't relevant to anybody. Zach, your thing.
Heathenreadsthebible.substack.com. Brian, we haven't come up with an official title, but I think we both agree that next week's movie is going to be They Live, right?
I just got it on Blu-ray, baby.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm stoked.
The theme of our next marathon is something to the effect of what is reality? Or reality is not what you think. Something like that.
Something along. We'll have that title hammered out by next week, but They Live is the first one. Take that. You can probably guess what some of the other films in the marathon are going to be, but it's going to be a good one. I'm very
It's
excited.
going to be
It
a
looks
real
one of
good
my
one.
favorites.
Just in time for Thanksgiving, we're going to feast.
Truly.
For the holiday
truly.
season, we're going to get greedy with our consumption of movies. So it's going to be we're spending a lot of money on these meals.
Gorgeous.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be so fucking good. All right, MovieBot, get us out of here.
Prime time, bitch.
Good night.